We're here at RJ Groner, and joining me is John Toohey. John, we're going to talk about the heating season. It's upon us. So John, what are some of the different types of heating units that people may have?
So George, a lot of what we see in the area here up in the Poconos, we typically see a lot of furnaces like you see in front of you here. We see a lot of heat pumps, okay, which are basically air conditioning units that work in reverse in the winter and they provide heat. We see a lot of oil equipment out there, a lot of oil boilers. We see a lot of oil furnaces. We see a lot of gas boilers out there. Now, a boiler simply is something that heats the hot water inside of itself, and then circulators and pumps move it through the house and heat the radiators and things along those lines. Okay. So that's typically probably about 90% of what we see out there in the Poconos.
Okay. The other type, blow air, hot air through the house, or cool air.
You were correct. So if you have vents that air actually comes up through and you can actually feel it blowing at you, most likely you either have a furnace or some type of heat pump system in your house.
Okay. Now, what fuels these different types of units?
So basically, only three standards out there. You have electric, which would be your heat pump systems. You have gas, which can do your furnaces or your boilers, and oil doing the same. You can either do an oil type furnace such as what we have here, or an oil type boiler that heats the hot water in your house.
Okay, so when we're talking about things like gas and oil, that's combustible, right? It's burning something.
You are correct, sir.
Needs to be maintained. Why is that, John?
So throughout the season, you start to develop deposits inside the system. You start to develop, anytime you're burning a fuel type product in the system here, it does leave residue and deposits behind. Well, if you go through the season, obviously that's starting to build up over the season. You shut it down in the summer when you're not using it anymore. And lo and behold, when you come to turn it back on again, sometimes you get smell in your house, sometimes it's just not working right, maybe you're having difficulties with it, or even in worst case scenario, sometimes you just turn it on and you get this puff of smoke that shoots out of it. Sure. That's all indications that you need to have some type of maintenance done to that system before you go ahead and run it for the rest of the season.
Let's talk about the unit we have here in front of us. What exactly are we looking at here?
What we brought out here today is an example of an oil furnace, all right? And so just very couple basic components. You have the oil burner itself. Now that's what actually atomizes the fuel, turns it into a mist and burns it inside the unit, okay? Right here you happen to just see the flue outlet on this side where the exhaust gases are expelled. And then inside of here you have a blower that actually moves the air through the unit and blows it out in your vents into the house.
Okay, so for every homeowner out there, we really are telling them now is the time to have maintenance done on your system. You'll come out, you'll check out the system, correct?
You are correct, George, and I'm going to say this right now. When it comes to this time of season, now is definitely the time to get it done. This is when we have the most time to focus on that equipment, make sure everything is cleaned, set up to manufacturer specifications, and working 100%. So if you wait till it gets too cold outside and you actually need the heat, okay, now you're in an emergency situation. And I'm going to tell you, most of those happen on a very cold night, usually at night or on a weekend when you're not expecting it, and now you're paying for emergency service to come out instead of just a regular maintenance charge to come out and have cleaned the unit.
So encourage all the homeowners out there to get their heating systems checked now. You have certified, trained technicians that will come out to their home.
Absolutely, George. We have technicians that are factory certified, that have certifications in the types of equipment that we work on, and we can provide the manufacturer recommended maintenances for any type of heating system you may have out there on the market.
All right, sounds good. People need your assistance, whether it's 24-hour emergency service or to set up an appointment. How do they get in contact with RJ Groner?
So, George, the easiest way to get a hold of us is go right to our website and find us at rjgroner.com. You can find our number there. You can contact us directly through our website. You will always get a live person on the other end of that phone when you call RJ Groner Company. That's what sets us apart from everyone else in the Poconos.